Hi folks, it's Alan here and I'm back in my electronics cave. Now here I'm playing with a new type of DAC to me anyway, a DPA DAC made by Deltran Precision Audio, and this one is the BiggerBit DAC. Now one of my customers on Pinkfish Media bought one of these, one of my USB to SPDIF converter boxes to try out with the Deltran DPA DACs, mostly because as well as featuring the standard kind of optical output, actually my boxes feature an optical input which allows you to use the Deltran feature. In this case, Deltran here is turned on, and what that does is it outputs the clock from the DPA into this into my box, and actually uses that to sync the clock. So basically, in theory, you're using the internal clock from the DPA, which should be better than trying to regenerate a clock from the SPDIF signal. Unfortunately, for peculiar reasons, it actually sounded worse when we locked it with DPA than it did just from running it from this box alone, and that was a little bit weird and took a bit of thinking about. But actually, after a bit of head scratching, we realised that this box actually has an extremely high quality crystal in it anyway. So actually the digital output was pretty good. The problem was that the crystal in the DPA was this thing, which is, with the best will in the world, a really cheap, quite nasty crystal with quite a lot of phase jitter. So what I've now done is I've installed this. It's a board with an extra power supply and an ultra low jitter crystal on there, down to 1 picosecond or less jitter, and a couple of other bits of circuitry in order to make it even smoother. And that, basically taking the original crystal out, you can see the missing part there where it says XJL1, that's the crystal I've taken out, and actually putting this back in. It now functions exactly the same way that the DPA originally did, but it sounds a heck of a lot better when it's clocked. So I think it's the treble has gone from being a little bit mushy to being really crystal clear, and actually it's retained all of that kind of lively bounce that the DPA was famed for. So actually I'm really pleased with this, and hopefully my customer will be really pleased too. Now, thank you very much.